What's everybody up to? Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're starting a little bit late tonight, but we wanted to appeal to the crowd out there, so we decided to start an extra 30 minutes late tonight. So hope you're all out there having a good time tonight. Thank you so much for joining us right here live in the Underground Show. And we got one heck of a show tonight. We've got some artists all the way from up north coming down, and they're here in studio, and they're going to perform live for you. They've been here before, and you're going to remember them as the Josh Rosenblum Band. And we also have Cedric Jones, part of the band here. We're going to have a duo show for you all right here tonight. So let me bring in Josh and Cedric right here, right now. What's up, fellas?
How's it going?
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good, for the most part,
Doing great.
Cool, man. How you been, man? It's been since like 2018 you were here last?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, aside from the pandemic and everything, I had a baby. It's 5 months now, and kind of that's been most of my life recently. So
Keeping you up?
keeping me up, keeping me down for the most part too as well.
Right.
Yeah, they definitely it changes your life.
Yeah.
But you're still able to do music and stuff?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, if anything, it's given me more time to just kind of focus on, the downtime, just to think about it, random ideas. I mean, voice recorders on your phone are brilliant for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I can just pull it out of my pocket and get an idea.
Run
now
out to the garage so the baby don't hear you.
Exactly, yeah. Feed him with one hand and record with the other hand,
And it's a boy?
A boy, yeah.
All right. Congratulations, man. How about you,
Thank
Cedric?
you very much.
How many kids you have now?
Working on my 12th kid right now, trying to get that whole 13-man basketball squad set up. I'm the 13th man, of course.
Yes, of course.
No kids, but, doing good as possible. Doing a lot more teaching music now, so that's been pretty great. Can't complain.
Very cool. So where are you teaching music at nowadays?
So I teach music at a music school called Music Tree in Pomona. We teach all kinds of lessons. It's like private lessons. We also do group classes as well. But yeah, through the pandemic, it's been very interesting having to shift to online lessons and having to keep that engaging and exciting.
And how does that go?
It's a toss-up. It depends really on the child. Some kids have really thrived with that, especially because like the parents have to be involved a little more sometimes, and I think that helps a lot with encouraging the child to want to do really well. So yeah, at first it was a challenge, but now I think most people have adjusted, and some students have definitely jumped up to a whole nother level since then. So no complaints.
Wow. So are you working just for yourself or for somebody else?
So I work, I guess, technically for Music Tree. I'm contracted through them, but I can still do private lessons if anyone wants.
Still waiting for mine.
Right. Josh will be my first.
Very cool.
Always am.
Well, when was the last time you took lessons, Josh?
When was the last time I took lessons? I learned how to poach an egg on YouTube. That's my last lesson I took. Music lessons, I guess, school, MJC. I mean, that's the last time I took like an actual sat down with somebody and they, told me what to do kind of a thing. Other than that, I think we both just been doing the school of hard knocks for music. Just kind of learning as we go,
Very cool. So for all you people just tuning in, I'm DJ Steve-O. This is the Underground Show. We have a show every Friday night or Saturday night now, right here in the Underground. This is the Underground Studios. You're entering right here, right now. We have a great show, and right now, Josh and Cedric are going to play one of their songs.
This is a song from our new album. It's called Crywolf. You can check it out on Spotify and everything.
Countless hours, restless nights, waiting for you to decide. Keeping busy in my head, I'm feeling dizzy, leaving dead, but I never get time to I sing, I pray to no one. 'Cause nothing's just as good as what you give me. Oh, babe, don't do this. 'Cause you know I'm gonna fall for you every time you go and cry. Whoa. Every time you go and cry. Whoa. I can't even start with you. So much deception. What is the truth? You play with my heart with no expression. 'Cause you're the catalyst in this equation. But I never get time to think. Oh no, I never get time to wonder what you gonna do, what you gonna do next. Baby, well, I sing, I pray to no one. 'Cause nothing's just as good as what you give me. Oh, babe, don't do this. You know I'm gonna fall for you every time you go and cry. Whoa. Every time you go and cry. Whoa. Yeah. Can't you hear me pleading? Can't you feel me bleeding? Is there anything going on up there? How could you have learned this? Is there no way we could save this? 'Cause we're down to the hour, and it's out of my power, forces are loud, and now we're just screaming. Now we're just screaming. No, 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 no. Believe you anymore. I sit, I pray to no one. 'Cause nothing's just as good as what you give me. Oh, babe, don't do this. 'Cause you know I'm gonna fall for you every time you're gonna cry. Whoa. A time, oh, baby. Every time you go and cry. Whoa.
Amazing, amazing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I miss you guys. We had some fun.
I miss us too, actually. We don't get to play very often.
Yeah, that's bad. Luckily, I've been doing. I don't know if you've been noticing. I've been doing a lot of remote shows. People from all over the world actually are zooming in onto my show now
Oh, wow.
and performing live. So next week we got a make believe band from Los Angeles going to be zooming in. A couple of girls that are just amazing.
That's awesome.
We had Delphi Freeman last week was on the show. You guys all love that. Our first show back was Palo Alto band from Perth, Australia.
Wow.
Zoomed in onto my show. So yeah, so you know you got to make do. Got to keep the music going. And then now artists are slowly coming back and coming in, and we had Alyssa Walker in, Hans and Denise. I think that was it for live people so far. So you're the third act in.
Awesome.
So yeah. So how was your trip down? Last time you came down, it was pouring rain out.
Oh, man. We well, I also live now in Murrieta instead of Corona, which is like 45 minutes closer than I was before. So we were running late, and also it was raining, and like I think to get in here you got to like turn on a street and then like knock 3 times at a door and then
Say the magic.
say the magic word, say the elvish word for friend.
Yeah.
Did did GPS dump you down at the bottom and not bring you all the way to the top?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
explains life.
That's
in
the
general.
problem, folks. You know, we deceive people by telling them you're on the underground show when really we're on a mountain.
It's very above.
And for some reason, the GPS just dropped because my street is below, and there's just a couple houses up where I'm at. So the dump sees everybody off at the bottom. Usually they get lost, but you probably remember when you got there, right?
Yeah. We're like, I recognize this. I mean, you should just put 2 shovels out and just say start digging or something like that because it's underground. That was a terrible joke.
We're warming up. So Cedric, talk about your karate. How's that been going? I know you're a karate teacher still. Or?
Okay, so not since I moved down here. I have not done that at all.
So down here is where?
Okay, I live in Riverside currently. So since I moved down, it's just been all about music, playing music, teaching music. The only dose of martial arts I get is my nephews are doing it. They do Zoom classes with my dad, who teaches back up north.
Oh yeah.
And so every time I'm over at my sister's house, the first thing I see, they go, Uncle Cedric, and they show me all their moves, and I correct them and beat them up a little bit. You know.
Yeah, I guess you could Zoom lessons, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's like almost like being there, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can at least get the general, like, the movements across and that idea. The discipline is different, though. I hear horror stories about my dad trying to yell at the kids over Zoom.
Over Zoom.
Giving
Wow.
them push-ups.
Wow, that could be like corporal punishment, right?
Well, we used to do our band rehearsals at your house, and his dad used to come in and, like, because our friend Andrew up north, he still is our bass player, but he would use his dad's bass amp for the rehearsals. So that, I guess, that gave your dad right to come in and, like, give us, like, tutoring.
Yes.
How old were you then?
Warranted.
We started the band at 18. I think it was. Oh no, it was 17.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
our junior year.
And we're
is
65
when-
now, so it's pretty crazy.
It was since our junior year, so that was like 2008.
Yeah.
So we were.
I was 17.
Oh yeah, you were 17. I was gonna be 17.
So older and wiser, Josh?
Older. Wiser, I don't know about that. Wiser in some aspects. I mean, I know now that you have White Claw, so that's good.
Yeah. What did we have last time?
I think we had some kind of beer, I think.
Yeah, it was some kind of beer.
Yeah.
If you guys go to my Instagram, I got a picture of me all alone in my backyard with the beer on it because of, I can't get visitors.
That's what Instagram is for, though.
So I showed off my White Claw, and I bought how many was in the fridge?
I think there was like a 12.
Yeah, I think I started with a 12-pack, and there's like 11 in there now. But it's good to have someone to have a drink with. And cheers, guys.
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Spilled it. Sorry. That's okay. That's like a disinfectant.
That's-
Well, have a sip, and then let's have another song.
Let's go.
Definitely.
And in case you're tuning in, I'm DJ Steve-O, who spills a lot. But we're here in the Underground Show with Josh and Cedric.
What's happening in the world today? You can hardly look a person in the face without them looking down, ignoring the world around them, and letting that thing control the choices they make. 'Cause the best thing about you ain't the clothes that you be wearing, ain't the style of your hair, oh no, no, no. Some might say some things about you, but the ones that keep on talking are the ones that are just jealous of yours. So to them we say la 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 la. Can hear you. listen to a word they're saying, baby. You let them get under your skin. 'Cause you'll find out one day that you can change a million ways, but there ain't no skin better than the skin you're living in. 'Cause the best thing about you ain't the clothes that you be wearing, ain't the style of your hair, oh no, no, no. Some might say some things about you, but the ones who keep on talking are the ones who aren't just jealous of your soul. And to them we say, la, 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 la. I can hear you. I ain't listening. I ain't listening. Yeah, the best thing about you ain't the clothes that you be wearing. It ain't the style of your hair, oh no, no, no. Oh, some might say some shit about you, but the ones who keep on talking are the ones who are just jealous of your soul. And to them we say that I can hear you now, because I ain't listening. Say I ain't listening. One more time.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's a song we don't normally do at all, I don't think, really. I mean,
Yeah, we never play that one live.
because the original recording has like 15 instruments on it, so it's like
I
grass and
I
stuff
could
like that.
picture all that too, man. I tried to get him to bring his trumpet in, but be hard to do all that at one time, right?
Definitely, yeah. I gotta get the thing with the there's always the obligatory cymbal clapping thing on your back and the bass drum thing and all that. You gotta control it with your foot and stuff.
That would be cool. Yeah, so you said you found some places and you're actually doing some performing on some patios and stuff?
Yeah, we have some friends up north that have been, I guess, slowly reopening their patios and doing the safe distancing and all that stuff on their patios, and we've been lucky enough, and because when we lived up there, we worked with those people in bars, and they reached out to me and they were like, "Do you guys want to come do some shows up here? I know there's nothing really open like at all right now," and I was like, "Sure." I mean, it's like 6 hours, but it's still fun to stay in shape, and just play music.
Yeah, it's true. Like I don't know if you've noticed, I've gained some weight since the last last time you guys were here too. The COVID. Yeah, you got to keep doing what you normally do, practicing or exercising or working hard.
I thought you looked great, Steve.
Well, thanks, man.
I mean, you're spilling your White Claw everywhere. But that's fine.
Geez, the mic did a short out. Hey, everybody out there, this is DJ Stevo, if you didn't know, and I'm here with Josh Rosenblum and Cedric Jones, and they are amazing artists who've been here before. We have the cajon going and the guitar, but these guys got a full band that they play up all over Southern California, basically, right?
All over the state when we can. Yeah.
So I've been posting their social medias. Please like and share. And right now, I want everybody to send some hearts up the screen. Show these guys that you love them, and share this show right here, right now, so we can bring in more people to watch and have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
So, Cedric,
Yes, sir.
what happened?
Oh no. Okay.
I ask him that every time I see him.
Maybe like India Ari. I am not my hair. No.
Let me
No,
put
that was my fault.
Actually, hang on a second. I want to put a picture of Cedric up last time he was here.
Yep, that's what it was. Probably another 10 or 15 pounds less as well.
Back then, he was not throwing away his shot.
So he cut his hair. He's Are you not any less rock and roll though, right?
No, not at all. Not at all. I just weigh a little less, and people confuse me for a woman less as well. So that's a good, it's a good trade-off.
Ah, that is. I don't know if it's embarrassing for a guy who confuses you for the.
Yes.
For a woman.
Oh, it happened one time. I was like, oh, it was at a show. I was in the bathroom, and someone walked in. I was washing my hands. Someone walked in, and they were like, oh, like they thought they were in the wrong bathroom.
Excuse me.
Even though there were urinals.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, oh.
Well, if you've never been into a girl's room before.
Well, time to make a change.
Wow. Hey, let's have another song, guys. These guys, we got some people piling up in the room, and this is Josh and Cedric, everybody.
We'll do a new one, yeah. It's a brand new song, actually. Is kind of we've been the whole pandemic has been inspired us to try new things and kind of think outside the box. This is actually a brand new song that's not on anything. I just wrote it like last week.
So this is like a worldwide premiere.
Worldwide premiere.
Worldwide.
All right, everybody, you got that? You're getting some fresh new stuff from the Josh Rosenblum Band.
In the 11th hour, said you can't let me go. In the 11th hour, babe, you say you can't let me go. But saying that I'm leaving just enough for you to want me more. It's not that I don't want, it's that I can't let it slide. It's not that I don't want it, it's that I can't let it slide. My heart's just ain't some toy you keep in your drawer, you only use when you feel like it. You keep on playing it cool. Someday somebody's gonna rip your heart right out and rip it right in front of you. Get a taste of your own spice. But wouldn't that be nice to get a taste of your own spice? In the 11th hour is the time I feel most alright. In the 11th hour, you say you can't let me go. In the 11th hour, baby, you say you can't let me go. Saying that I'm leaving just enough, say you want me more. 11th hour, in the 11th hour,
that song. That song rips.
Listening to a lot of
Yeah,
80s clap.
baby. Amazing, amazing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Let me plug this thing back in. All right. Wow, so that was amazing. You got some great licks on the guitar, man.
Thank you very much.
You take acoustic guitar to another level.
It's one of those like I don't know. It's hard to like. I always thought it would be harder to switch to acoustic because I actually started on bass. That was my first instrument in high school, my brother's band, and then I switched to guitar, an electric guitar. But acoustic is actually more of like a. I feel like it's like stripping away all the craziness, and it's like that's like here you go. Here's the real joy. Here's the real like throttle. Let's see if you can fly the plane, kind of a thing. So it's kind of it's humbling almost. Like when you make a mistake, you can obviously hear the mistake. And well, I can't. I mean, I don't know.
I can hear it too, Josh.
I haven't heard any today though.
I made 17 in that last
I only counted 14. What the heck?
on the major seventh of the song.
So Cedric, talk about the cajon. It's kind of like an art to it. It's you to go from drums to a cajon. You may not be able to do it unless
Yeah,
it's
so
not the same.
no, not at all. It's definitely it's interesting instrument because it's so simple. It's literally just a box with some snares on the front. But you get a pretty wide range of sounds between like the real low, deep sounds and like the high sound. So you really just gotta. It's like 1 inch difference from like high to low is like the difference between like your bass and your snare. So he's got to be real careful. But it's
We
fun.
had I was telling you Delphi Freeman band on last weekend. Luke Lidford is their drummer, and he was playing cajon out of their studio up there in the Bay Area. And it's amazing how good cajons can sound.
Yes, yeah,
It's like a drum in a box, basically.
Yeah,
it really is.
very cool, man.
Super fun.
And you can play a lot more places too.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know, the patio stuff.
yes.
And
And any gig that I can take the cajon to, I'm always happy because it's such an easy setup compared to what I'm normally used to.
Yeah, and you gotta to mic a drum set's kind of an art in itself too.
Of
I mean,
course.
I've done it a million times with when we toured with my son's band, and it can either go all wrong or all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone places where you really shouldn't even be micing it, but you do, and then the next thing you know, it just all hell breaks loose.
And you're like, we could have just used an overhead or something. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So you learn, man. You definitely learn. So what is going on with the music? So you said you've been writing some new songs. Are you guys gonna like press some on some vinyl and get it out there to the public?
We we came out with an album on July 31st. It's my wife's birthday, and
Happy birthday.
and it came out July 31st, and we've been working on that. It was supposed to be a lot earlier, but we ended up signing and releasing it through Pacific Records in San Diego, and we kind of pushed the release date back, and we had some more time to rethink the album. We had some talks with their producers, and just to kind of get it exactly like where we wanted it to be. And so we actually started the album about a year and a half ago, or about a year ago actually, right?
Yeah.
Like last summer or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we pushed it to July 31st of this year, and we're really proud of that album. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely worth listening through again and changing the songs out and making them, I guess, more pertinent to the times. Because we have some songs in there. Actually, we could do it next about just the struggle right now. So.
And you wrote it before the struggle. It just.
Oh, we wrote that one. Actually, added it like 3 months into the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
And we added it like last minute.
Yeah. So Pacific, Alpha Garcia signed with them too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think she's with them now, but I've been, her biggest fan forever. And she was just on my show maybe a month ago or a month and a half ago. We just love Alpha. You should introduce me to those guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I could, I'd love to meet some more local artists that are signed. But it sounds like they're signing people from all over.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't seem very exclusive to the San Diego area. I mean, when we signed, I lived up in I lived in Murrieta, which is still like 45 minutes to an hour away. So, yeah, I mean, it's it's just good to see that there's still like record labels that are putting work in and like not just like we made an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Like they're actually like putting work in and believing in the music and
So what
being
kind
honest
of
about it.
what do you see them doing for you?
It's mainly like when they're as excited about your project as you are, and like you can actually see the gears turning, and you can see them thinking of like, oh, well, we could do this with this album. We can pitch it to these people, and we can, but it's not like promises. They're not making like, we're going to make you millions and all that stuff. It's like, it's more like, yeah, 'cause that's usually what it is.
Yeah.
But it's more of like this would be perfect here. Like it's like the special sauce, or like this needs some rosemary or something like that. Like the thing that completes, like they can, like when I say they're just as excited as we are about the music, it's definitely apparent when you're seeing them listen to it.
And how long are their contracts for? Are they kind of short contracts or?
This one's a couple of years, I think, or
Yeah,
3 albums or something like that,
We did a 2 album
or 2 albums.
contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm proud of you guys.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
very
much.
much.
Yeah.
Thank
it
you
was
for coming on, and so you're playing some good ones.
Thank you very much.
trying to.
We also signed over Cedric's firstborn too, so hopefully.
Yeah, whenever that happens.
I'd
When
say
will
mine.
that happen? So-
It may have already happened. I don't know.
So that gives you guys a little more clout up there in the Riverside area and the Marietta area.
Yeah, we definitely walk around. We wear our sunglasses a lot more indoors now and wear our white suits wherever we go.
I mean, it does give you more clout, though. I mean, I'm sure if you sign up for a gig somewheres, or they're going to probably give you a little better chance.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Once they know that there's a label associated with it, whether they even know what the label represents or does, it definitely helps.
So do they now this music you're putting out, is it's copywritten? So would I have problems playing it with it and getting muted?
Oh no, definitely not. I mean, we still. I mean, we're supposed to perform the music, so.
Well, I
But
mean,
yeah, like
like
in
if-
like a radio show, it's fine. I mean, it's just like a live stream and stuff, and playing it over things and stuff. I mean, that's stuff that is already being done. We've already done it on things like on YouTube and
some
on
artists'
Instagram and
music
stuff like
gets
that.
muted on me.
really.
I did a show with Eternal here. She's a hip hop, Christian hip hop artist. Was in my show a couple weeks ago, and every one of her songs got muted.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Was it all like owned by another entity or?
No, it was under an Eternal. I mean, that's her stage name.
Wow.
But I think she was with some of those. Name some of the platforms that you
Like Spotify and iTunes and stuff. Apple
yeah,
Music.
but not those two. There was another one. It's
Like Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
Ah, okay.
I think maybe they're the ones who do it.
Oh, weird.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So for all you artists out there, I don't know if Bandcamp's a good idea.
It's good for if you're strictly independent and you don't want to sign your music and like do the whole ASCAP thing, which you should definitely do. Find some kind of, because then there's the flip side of someone taking your song and then saying they wrote it. But Bandcamp's good if you just want to make some money and post your songs without,
Well, that's like if you go with Bandcamp, that's kind of like a poor man's copyright, because
Yeah.
there's
Mhm.
proof that you had the song before with
Mhm.
someone else. I mean, you'd have to go to court and spend a lot of money, and
You had to go to
It-
Judge Judy and have
yeah, and it might not be worth it. But hey, let's have another song.
All right.
Play some more music. Is this and if you want to talk more about the songs, please do. Like
Okay.
what inspired you and all that good stuff.
So this is a song from the new album. It's called "Make Me Sing," and I wrote the song. This is the last song we added to the album, I think, to the list, mainly just because it spoke like it was one of those songs that was written before we put it on paper. Like it had to be. It was one of those things that had to be done. Because I wrote it about being in the pandemic and being out of work and having a baby and just during the quarantine and stuff, and that was hard enough already. And so this song is just kind of about going through the struggle and trying to remind yourself of the things that get you through the day.
You're not going to make me cry, are you?
Yes.
Hopefully. First verse is just like, I remember Steve's place.
Yeah. First verse is Steve-O underground.
Thank you.
Tears falling from his face.
I wrote this song before I knew about it.
These are crazy times. Makes me wanna break down and cry. Close my eyes. I think about the love in my life, and you make me sing. Light up the stars at midnight, make them shine so bright, right through my soul. You make me sing. I love the way you groove me, babe, you really move me. Feels like home. Took a walk outside just to feel the sun in my eyes. It lets me know that I'm still alive. 'Cause you're right here, we right now, it's alright. But you make me sing. Light up the stars at midnight, make them shine so bright, right through my soul. You make me sing. Love the way you groove me, baby, you really move me. Feels like home. Playing in the dark is a dangerous game. The less you know, the further you go insane. But I'll keep you safe and warm through all of the rain, and we'll be okay. You can count on me. You make me sing. Oh, light up them stars, baby, make them sound so bright through my soul, babe, my soul. You make me sing. Love the way you groove me, baby, really move me. It feels like home. You make me sing, make me sing, make me sing. Oh, yeah, make me sing. It's you, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you, babe. Yeah. You make me sing. Light up the stars at midnight, make them shine so bright, right through my soul. You make me sing. Love the way you groove me, baby,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Another amazing song, and you heard that here first.
For the most part, yeah, I guess. If you haven't, well, the album came out on on the 31st. But if you haven't heard the album yet, then yeah, you heard it first here.
And if you have heard the album, these guys are famous.
Exactly.
So, questions for you guys. Who is your like artist that you inspires you or you kind of look up to as a drummer?
Oh, you had to go with me first, huh, Steve?
I thought you wanted me to answer as a drummer. I was like,
Yeah, we'll
right.
do that.
Okay, so as a drummer, my number one inspiration was always David Garibaldi from Tower of Power. Just his flow and his timing and his just ability to fill out the rhythm, just by not by himself. Tower of Power's rhythm section's pretty
Rocco,
baller.
yeah.
But like he's the only like percussionist and he kills it. So yeah, David Garibaldi is always at the top. Some other inspirations would be Jojo Mayer, for sure. Tony Royster Jr. is a beast, and most recently, oh man, now I feel bad. There's actually a young drummer named Don. I want to say Donovan McNabb, but that's
The Instagram
but
guy?
That's
the
football.
football player. Dominic McNabb. He's actually a young drummer from South Africa. He's like 12 or something. He's amazing. Look him up on Instagram.
Dominic McNabb,
Yes,
South Africa. Wow.
really good.
How about you, Josh?
As far as just artists that have inspired or just always inspired me?
Oh, your
Influences and stuff.
inspiration.
Oh, biggest inspiration. Well, the reason I picked up guitar was I listened to a whole ton, like almost an annoying amount for my parents to hear of Hendrix, and Clapton was the big one. I listened. I over listened to Clapton, and then Santana was another one. But I got into John Mayer later. John Mayer was a huge inspiration, high school and like early 20s and stuff like that. But it took some time for me to grow out of the inspiration and just kind of, mold from those inspirations, because that they have their inspirations too. Like John Mayer is very heavy on Stevie Ray Vaughan, which I am too, and B.B. King and all that stuff. So, I mean, lately I've been listening to Kingfish, who's like a 19-year-old blues guitar player kid from like, I don't even know where he's from, but he's from the South, I think, and Eric Gales, and I mean, there's a ton of really great blues artists. That's one of the benefits of social media today, is discovering people that you would have never heard of at all, which is what we're doing right now, actually.
Very true. Because more people that haven't heard of you yet will hear of you
Exactly.
tonight, right here on the Underground Show. Everybody, please, please, please send some love up the side of that screen for these guys. They are working hard, double time today, and they're not getting paid. So I just can give them some White Claw.
Wait,
What?
I'll take them out to eat afterwards if they're hungry, though. I can do that. But yeah, so send some love up the side of the screen. Share this video right here, right now, because we want to get as many fans to watch these guys as possible. And over the next couple of days, guys, like last time, you'll see the views creep up, and you'll have more people liking you and all that good stuff, which is a cool thing. So send that love up, everybody. We got Josh and Cedric right here in the Underground. I'm DJ Steve-O. All right, so the next question would be, if there was any instrument out there you would like to play of someone else's, and
Oh, like like someone's specific instrument?
yes,
Oh.
like if someone, whether it's one person said their mother's guitar, another person last week, I think it was James Lidford on the Delphi Freeman Band, said Mozart's piano. So
Wow.
I know I'm throwing this on you, and you don't have a lot of time to think, but we'll start with Josh.
Tiny Tim's ukulele. No,
That'll work.
no, honestly, I would love to get my hands on Brian May's guitar from Queen, because he built it himself, and I would love to just kind of hold it and like just see where the thought process was, and like because it took him a while to perfect it and stuff. So I heard the people that have held it. Same with like Prince's cloud guitar and stuff like that. Like there's things on the guitar that like Brian May and like Queen on their guitars, like they're like specific aspects that they personalized on their guitars and stuff like that. So I mean, either the cloud guitar or Brian May's red guitar thing. I don't know what it's called. I think it's the red one or something like that. I
Good
don't know.
calls.
Cedric, take it away.
Whew, I'm glad I had time to think. There wasn't. I've never really been like an equipment junkie in general, but the ones that sound fun would be Neil Peart's like huge drum set that he had at one point, just like all around. That would be super fun. Or I don't know who did it, but I remember someone did a concert where they're like the drum set was like suspended and they went upside down and
Oh.
everything. That would be
Yeah,
super
yeah.
fun.
Crew, right?
Motley Crue or
Was-
Def Leppard?
There's
Or
one of them. Yeah.
One of those. That would be so fun to do. So
Just don't drink before that.
shoot.
Don't look at the side because when things are moving, you can actually get seasick
Oh, jeez.
And then you get in the
or
splash
motion
zone.
sick, I should say.
Man,
Well, that's
That's a-
pretty cool.
That's a great question.
yeah, that's a really interesting
Yeah, I've been
question.
trying to think of some questions. Good questions.
It's better than like if you had a superpower, any superpower.
Well, that was the next question. My superpower. What is my superpower?
to be able to hold any instrument that anybody owns.
There you go. Yeah,
Just hold.
I'm like Teflon. Actually, nothing sticks to me. So,
Ooh,
how about you?
superpower? Like if I had to.
Or
Since
we're just
Josh,
gonna go
since
really
Josh brought it up,
I mean, if I had to choose one, it would be like teleportation or flight for sure. Flight, just 'cause it would be so fun to just fly. Teleportation, 'cause it would be fun to not have to have travel time.
Oh yeah.
you wouldn't be late to the underground show.
No, we wouldn't.
Man, I think I would have to pick the that thing they had in the Matrix where they could program new things that you could learn like instantly. I would like that ability to just like learn something,
it,
like
yeah.
fly a helicopter like instantly or something like that.
Like if you had to make a getaway or something.
Yeah, and then not legally be able to fly because I don't have a license.
that would be cool too. Yeah,
If you're making a getaway, you probably don't need to worry about
I need a
having
helicopter.
legal
yeah,
flying
Whoa!
yeah. You're not gonna look at the Constitution and see.
It says here you can't fly a helicopter.
Very, very cool. These guys are amazing, folks. Thank you so much. If you're just tuning in, this is Cedric and Josh, and they are amazing. And looks like we got some. My screen's frozen, but it looks like we got some people in the room chatting about you guys. So let's give them another song.
Cool.
If you want to do like I will, or I guess we already kind of did a slow one. The fool.
And while they're deciding, folks, please, please, please share this video right here, right now.
Yeah, let's do the fool. We never do that one.
I had the strangest dream. I had a dream about you and me. We were falling far into love, running round, having fun. Little did I know that I would wake up without you. I wouldn't feel you in my arms, and I'd be the fool who dreamed about you. But when I know our love was true, surreal to feel. I walked along today. I heard every word the breeze had to say. You said, who do you think you are? Ripping your heart apart, but just so you can feel. You would wake up without her, and you wouldn't feel her in your arms. Then you'd be the fool who dreamed he had her. 'Cause her love all of us too. It was too much. I was a fool, baby. Yeah, you know, you already know, already know, already know, already know. Yeah, such a beautiful. Yeah, too sweet to feel. Guess I'll just play the fool. Too sweet to feel. Guess I'll just play the fool. Seem too sweet to feel. Guess I'll just play the fool. Too sweet to feel. Guess I'll just play the fool. Too sweet to feel. Guess I'll just play the fool. Too sweet to feel. Guess I'll just play the fool.
Yeah. Once again, another great song.
Thank you very much.
You guys, how do you describe your sound? I hear
Terrible.
elements. I hear elements of like jazz and R&B and
It's definitely a conglomerate
Yes.
of all those things. There's definitely it's like I want to say it's like soul or like blues pop. Like right now it is. Anyway, but it has that like it's almost like jazz and R&B like wrapped up like a pop song.
they had a baby.
Yeah, like they had a baby and
And it needed to be presentable.
and it needed to be and they yeah. Exactly.
Well,
It's actually pretty accurate.
yeah.
And they bought it Nikes at 1 month old.
Wow. Very cool. So, what's coming up in the near future for you guys? Anything you're gonna do another like a album release? I think you did an album release after you were on the show last time.
Yeah, we had I think we released Move Yourself last time we were here.
Yes, we did.
And yeah, we're gonna I think just kind of hang low and you just work on because I think we were talking about this earlier about just steering away from pop altogether. Like just maybe try something new for a change and that's the moment everybody leaves. They don't want to do pop anymore. I'm out of here. No, but it's
Goodbye.
yeah, we've been really talking about diving into our roots and really giving ourselves a chance to put on the show that we give live, like in our albums, like give like an actual bluesy, soulful interpretation of what we actually do. Because our albums have been very like they're albums like studio albums. So it's like there's a lot of corners that have been polished and stuff like that. So I mean,
Yeah, a lot of corners that have been polished so that they can fit into a specific, I guess,
Groove.
groove that we're trying to do. But I think this next one we're gonna go for more of like just do what feels good and make it really, really, really organic.
kind of tap into the things that made us want to start playing music in the first place.
Yeah.
So, when you guys record, do you record like all together?
It depends on, I guess, the sound of the album we want to do. This next one we definitely will, but we usually track just to, because it's hard to get, especially now, it's hard to get everyone in the same room. Because half of our band lives up in Modesto, in that area. So I mean, it's hard to get like all. How many of us are there? 13 of us or something like that. Like it's hard. It's hard to get everyone in the same room.
Right.
And stuff like that. So we'll track it. I'll send them a track, and then they send it back. And
Yeah, because I think if you did all together, it would be more live, and
yeah,
it would be you'd be putting out a little bit of a different vibe.
definitely.
Yes.
I've heard some good albums.
Yeah.
That's how Mitch Perry's last album was. He was on my show not too long ago. They did everything pretty much all together. They did some guitar tracks on the side and what have you, but sounds amazing. The
Definitely.
chemistry, because the chemistry comes out
Yes.
with when most everybody's in the room. Of course, the drummer's going to be out back in the quiet room, and
I mean, I guess you could call it a rebranding because that's like the term today. But we've definitely been wanting to go through more of a metamorphosis. I guess that's a fancier word to use. But we've been wanting to just do the thing that people have always said that we should do, which is like they go to a show and they're like, it's like this. Like someone just posted. I think her name was Megan. It was Megan Stink actually. She posted, and she said it was like one of those meme things. It was like the performance and then like the album or something like that. And it's like it shows a girl like digging the music live, and then like she puts the album in, and it's like 15 people on the album, and it's like fully produced and everything like that. So we wanted to try to translate that so that people aren't getting a different sound when they pop the album in as opposed to what they're hearing live and stuff. Because our live shows are very like there's like it's like uncensored.
Very raw.
Yeah. I mean, not uncensored, but, you know.
Very
uncensored and
Kind of like the
and raw.
underground show, uncensored.
Raw.
Well, that makes sense.
But, yeah, just kind of not cutting any corners, I guess, for this next one. Just
Yeah, really making it super true to ourselves
yeah,
and to how we play together.
definitely.
And when will we start that one?
That one will probably be another, like, 5 or 6 months or something like that. I mean, we haven't even started tracking for it yet, so. But that one will be a next year type album. Maybe, like, in the spring or something like that. We'll try to get it going. But, yeah.
You guys want to do something fun?
Sure.
So
I haven't been having fun this whole time.
Yeah, let's try it now.
I have a thing I've been doing with some of the artists where you guys are going to be newscasters, and you're going to give a little bit of news. So
Okay.
you're going to hear the news, the music of the news, and as soon as it's done, you're going to make some news. So if you guys want to talk with each other for a second, what you might maybe talk about an album or some kind of news, but talk for a second.
Like our news.
Your news,
Oh.
or you can make whatever news.
Oh, God.
But it's going to go on Instagram, and people are going to see it. So in the meantime, I'm going to talk to my people. What's up, people? Thank you so much for tuning in. We got a great show tonight, right here in the Underground Show. And we're talking about rebranding earlier, but look at my rebranding of the logo and everything. If you're just tuning in, we're officially the Underground Show now. We also have a merchandise page, as you can see. We've got some really cool stuff there. It's reasonably priced and a lot more than what you see on screen right now. You can go in there and actually pick a different color of different shirts, and we have some fun stuff for kids and women and a lot of cool stuff to check out. It'd be great Christmas presents, and you'd also be helping the Underground Show. It gets a little expensive to run this show, so we're just trying to raise a little money to kind of ease the pain of expenses. So if you get a chance, go to that page. It's on my page as I just showed you, and maybe buy a gift or a T-shirt or a hat, and help support the Underground Show. So I'm back here right now with my two men, Cedric and
Hello, hello.
Josh. So are you guys ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I did
Don't
all-
worry if you mess up. It's all good.
All the acting training I've had, which is none.
So you'll hear the new sound of the news, and when it stops, do your gig. You ready?
Oh, you're going to have the sound effect?
You're
for
gonna
this?
yeah.
Oh,
This is the
cool.
real deal.
We were
You're-
going to do it.
You're doing live news.
We were gonna do a cappella version.
You're doing real live news right
Are we
here.
singing it or like
right now. No,
Oh, okay.
no,
Oh,
you're talking. This is the Underground, everybody, right here, right now, and this is the Underground news. All right, hang on. Sorry, I thought I fixed that. Hang tight, everybody. We're gonna do this. So in the meantime, talk about something, guys, while I fix this.
Alexander Hamilton. It's the only thing going on in my mind.
yeah, we haven't gone a day without making a Hamilton reference. A day.
Anyway, so
That's what we had to talk about.
That's we always say.
all right, this isn't gonna work. Dang.
No.
We'll do it after the show.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Give us more time to
To think of something.
attain our
Yeah.
method acting.
Sorry about that. I thought I set the camera up, but I guess I didn't. And it was pretty loud anyways, too. Hopefully nobody went deaf out there. But, yeah, so let's have another song while
Sure.
everybody out there fixes their eardrums.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a song from the new album. That's the oldest song on the album because it's one of the first songs that I wrote back in high school, and I wrote it for my wife, who wasn't my wife in high school, obviously, because that would not be legal. I don't think, not here, and it's I wrote it. Basically, it's about teenage angst and worry, but it's all that when you're a teenager is how we translate love, I guess, when we're teenagers, is worry and regret and depression and stuff. So I wrote this song about 14 years ago, something like that.
Wow, yeah.
Or no? Yeah.
Maybe even longer.
I don't know, yeah. I think it was a sophomore in high school, so yeah, about 50 years ago, something like that. And it's called Butterfly.
It's gonna be long before tomorrow. There's a rain cloud hanging above my head. Blue skies you gave me turn to silver, 'cause I'd much rather be with you instead. Living a lie inside my mind. How could I even try to keep you by my side? You're the one who gives me butterflies. Take a picture and make this last forever. The smile you gave to me made me melt. Gazing at the shoebox full of pictures helps me to remember how I felt. You're everything I dreamed of in my mind. Perfect girl, she doesn't even come close behind. But you're the one who gives me butterflies. But it's hard for me to be 1 1/2 steps away from you. Yeah, it's hard for me to be close to you. I'm too shy to move. inside my mind. How could I even try to keep you by my side? The way that you move sends shivers down my spine. 'Cause you're the one who gives me butterflies. Yeah.
Yeah. Butterflies, everybody. So it worked. You got the girl.
That took 10 years or so. No, it did work. It worked. It did, I guess. Yeah, it did. I guess it worked.
Yeah, it did, Josh.
Yeah. You know, it's I feel like it's more to the story or something. After we survived the asteroid,
And Josh sang us to safety.
we climbed aboard my starship and headed for the sky.
Wow. So what do you guys do for fun?
This. No.
Yeah? I know everybody. All musicians always say music, but
I love basketball. So right now I'm in heaven, watching the playoffs. I love playing basketball, not only in person but virtually.
I am a basketball.
Yeah. I am also a basketball. No, I'd say yeah. Besides actually going out and playing basketball, I'm a huge gamer, so I'm always playing something. So hit me up on PS4 if you're trying to get down.
Yeah, I'd say video games. Right now, it's video games. I'm late to the party.
Yeah, because you got that Switch now, right?
Got the
Josh?
Switch now. Yeah, it's funny. I told Cedric I had a Switch, and he came over for the first time in years.
And how did that go, Josh? When we played Switch, how was that?
Which part? Which part? The let's take off everything that makes Super Smash Brothers Super Smash Brothers.
And play it like real men. Yeah, I remember that. That was great.
Real men.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not a real thing. But if you use items on Smash, you're not a serious player.
Yeah, they put that budget in there for no reason.
No reason. They did it for the kids, okay?
The
so
kids
do you guys go on Twitch at all? And
I do sometimes, actually.
Yes.
I'll stream every now and then. It's been a while because I realize if you're not famous, it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
actually make that go. So
I mean, I just play video games for fun.
oh, you're not
it's
trying
the
to make
best
a
way to
living
do
at
it.
it?
It's the best
Yeah.
way to do it, Josh.
I'm not trying to watch it again. But I mean, I do that, and I cook. Cooking has been my latest thing. Just whatever, really. I mean, well, I'll just go in the kitchen, and it's every time I go in there, it's like what's that show where they take an ingredient away when you're supposed to they'll make this, and then they'll say you got to swap out all your spoons with swimming fins or something like that, and they're you got to do that. It's not quite like that, but we'll make something, and it's I'm gonna make garlic lemon chicken. And I'll look in the refrigerator and there's no garlic or something. It's like, okay, let me find something that has garlic in it and make it taste like garlic lemon chicken.
I was watching a barbecue show. It was like one of those reality shows, a barbecue show last night, actually. Pretty darn good, man.
Nice.
Oh, God, some of that meat looks so good.
Those shows are hard to watch at home when you don't have barbecue.
Yeah, I kept going in and grabbing things out of the refrigerator. It was like,
It's not even fair, really, to watch a cooking show. Yeah, because you need to get Captain Crunch or something like that, and you're like, this is all I have right now. You have to pretend that it's
but
brisket.
Captain Crunch is good.
True.
You're like, I'm eating brisket in my mind.
Wow. So do you cook at all there, Cedric?
Not heavily. I'm not the best cook, but
Just
I
out of need?
definitely, I definitely, I know one thing I feel like I have a good grasp on is seasoning. That's something that anything, if I do make something,
It's important.
it's gonna be well seasoned. I've had too much food through the years that was just bland, and it made me question
Mm-hmm.
too much. I won't name any motherly names, but
Yeah, I've been spicing things up a lot. What I've been into lately is making my own guacamole and
Oh, yeah.
salsa.
good choice.
Oh God! So I'm watching the prices of avocados. If they're hard and they're not ripe yet, they charge you less.
Really?
And the riper they get, the more they charge you.
Wow.
Because you're usually using them right when you get them. Like most people.
Right.
get
You
them,
would
like, right
need
when
you
it-
want them ripe.
Yeah.
So if they're not, you got to put them in a bag and put them on the shelf. But I'm going to ask one of the girls next time I go back. But I noticed that it's like I went like two or 3 days apart, and the prices went up, and it was the same exact avocados that, and they were more ripe.
Man.
Hmm.
There's an avocado conspiracy going.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Wow.
Doesn't Jason Mraz have an avocado farm or something like that?
Yes.
Possibly.
You
I
could
don't-
just hit him up and get like a bag of Mraz Farms avocados or something.
I was just up at a customer's house, and he has like, I don't know, 15 or 20 avocado trees. He gave me like bags of them.
Wow.
But they weren't ripe yet. And he goes, "This is what you do, Steve. You put one in a paper bag, a bunch in a paper bag, a bunch in a plastic bags, and others you just kind of keep out, and they'll ripen at different times. The
Cool.
ones that get ripe right away, make your guacamole and freeze it,
Hmm.
and then he goes, I promise you, it'll taste just like the day you made it, and it did. So,
Wow.
but now I just cut it. I just cut them and eat them, and it's
Also, a splash of lemon keeps it green and
yeah,
keeps it from going like that dark,
the dark brown.
the dark
Ugh.
brown color. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you leave the pit in too, like if you make it in a bowl and you leave the pit in the bowl, that helps too.
I did not know that.
But I put lime in it. I put the lime. I squeeze limes in them.
That's cool.
Yeah. Imagine that. This is the Underground Show. It is not a cooking network, but we like cooking.
We do.
I like
Let's have another song.
We're talking about how we gained weight during pandemic. I mean, this is
man.
why. I mean,
This is why. Yeah.
if you figure out how to make it yourself, it's
Keep us
even
out
worse.
of the kitchen. So let's have another song, guys. I want to try to adjust this a little bit. So kind of different look here. There we go.
Tune this real quick. Thank you guys for joining us once again. My name is Josh Rosenblum. This is Cedric Jones with his shirt that I've realized had leopards on it.
You got a comment on the chat about your shirt,
Leopards.
by the way.
Oh, hopefully it was a good one.
And that's leopards, not lepers.
Yes. My favorite part of this shirt is that there's actually a little bit of blue in it,
Hmm.
kind of like hidden throughout.
That's your favorite part.
Yeah, it is.
You could have just bought a blue shirt.
Who's Nelisa? Nelisa?
Yeah. Oh, she said she liked the shirt.
She liked the shirt. She also talked about your lumpia.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that is one thing I can make. Kudos to my mom for actually making and rolling the lumpia, but I know how to fry the lumpia. Perfect.
Frying is a whole thing. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, if you burn them, it's terrible.
Yes.
Another new song? You want to hear a new song, Steve, or you want to hear an old song? Oh, they're all. But some of them are probably new, right? Most of them.
Yeah, since 2 years ago. When
Yeah.
you haven't sent me any music since then, by the way.
That was on our time on the moon. So.
Yeah, let's have some new stuff.
Okay. This is a song called Woman.
I would fall in love with a woman like you. 'Cause I didn't even know I was in love till you had to set me loose. Oh no, I'm never gonna wish again. I'm running out of stars. Our dreams have got too weird to pretend, and I'm getting in too far. Woman, you got me good. Woman, you got me good. Woman, you got me good. Whoa. Well, you know, every single day I wake up the same, dreaming about you all the times before. It's gonna drive me insane. Oh, 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 I'm never gonna wish again. I'm running out of stars. This love's got too real to pretend, and I'm getting in too far. Woman, you got me good. Woman, you got me good. Woman, you got me good. Got me good. Woman, you got me good. Woman, you got me. Woman, you got me. Woman, you got me good.
Oh yeah, right here in the underground, folks. We got Josh and Cedric rocking the house tonight.
Oh yeah.
Very cool,
Rocking it,
guys.
yeah.
That was a cool song.
Thank you.
Want to talk about it? You're not talking about your songs.
No, I didn't write any of them. No, that song was that's one of those songs that's literally just about a woman that's changed your life. I mean, it's kind of a self-explanatory thing. I mean, it's about a girl that you fall in love with, and then actually, for me, it's the same girl, because we had a moment in our relationship where there was a falling out, and then we both weren't together, and then we realized there was a moment where it was like a what have we done kind of a thing. So the song's kind of about that period of my life where you realize you're like what the fuck did I do? You know, so you go back, and then so it's a realization of what you need in your life. And I mean, I called it Woman. Hopefully that it didn't offend anybody. Like, what do you mean woman?
Maybe now and these days
He had some like Red Fox stuff.
Yeah.
Woman.
We gotta change it to a non-binary title. Person.
Yeah.
Person.
Person.
Wasn't that song also like the music behind it more influenced by like what wasn't like a specific era that you were?
Yeah, there was the song itself is. I was listening to a lot of Steely Dan when I wrote that song particularly, and I just love, in the original recording there's the whole bridge section is like, it's almost like if you took a Stevie Wonder song, not to say that it sounds like a Stevie Wonder song, but because that's blasphemous, but it's like taking a Stevie Wonder song and then taking a Steely Dan bridge and like putting them together, and which I guess is still a Stevie Wonder song. But I just really like tapping into that progressive nature of the song, and we even mixed it to sound like a 70s, like kind of one of those like 70s like papery mixes, where everything's like really right in the mix, like the kick is right in the mix, and it was a lot of fun.
I do get that Steely Dan. I haven't heard the name Steely Dan, or I haven't heard any Steely Dan in a long, long time. But yeah, I get it. I used to listen to them all the time back in I'd have to say, late 70s and 80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be.
They kind of pioneered like the whole progressive like jazz rock kind of thing, and I mean,
yeah. I've got a few of their albums out in my shed.
That's
Seriously.
awesome.
They're probably no good anymore, but
they weren't any good before.
So they're too old now, or what's going on with Steely Dan?
Steely Dan, yeah, they're all way too old. When artists hit a new age, when they hit an age, I can't listen to them anymore.
Well, maybe not that, but are they still putting music out, or just kind of touring?
I think they. One thing I always liked about their band is they were different every time. They went on tour. Every album they came out with had different people. Like their tours had different musicians on them. Like Steve Gadd's on an album, and it's like that album has like the song Asia on it, which is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
And but I love that whole nature of like different people like every time. Like we do that sometimes. We'll have like a different bass player or like a different like horn player will sit in and stuff like that. And it adds a new palette to like everything that we're doing.
Yeah, it really does. So shout out to all the horn players that have played with us through the years.
Yeah.
You guys have come in clutch.
Cedric, you play trumpet too, right?
I play saxophone.
Saxophone.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
should have told you to bring that with you
Yes.
next time.
Yeah, next time for sure. I'll give me another 2 years to practice. Or make sure I'm
When was the
ready.
last time you picked it up?
Just like a month or two ago. I teach saxophone lessons also, so
Oh,
I don't always play it like for my lessons, but sometimes you gotta.
but you're still
Yeah,
good at it. You're still.
I can still play. I can still play.
That's a sexy instrument.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, no, it is.
Not from anyone that I
No DJs.
would want to tell me that, but I've heard. a
Well,
lot of
I
guys
didn't say
that.
you were sexy. I said the
Well,
instrument.
dang it, Steve. Got my hopes up.
Cedric just comes out playing the Careless Whisper theme everywhere he goes.
That is definitely a song I had to learn on the saxophone.
Or that other one. Yeah.
So, have you had any shows down here in San Diego lately?
Not any yet. Well, actually, no, we did
I
play
mean, before the
before the
pandemic.
we
Oh,
were
yeah.
we were doing a lot in Gaslamp downtown. We're playing at the Prohibition a lot,
Yeah, that place is great.
and we started playing at Metal, which is a bar downtown. Trying to think of some other ones.
I mean, we did Tin Roof before.
Yeah, we did Tin Roof.
That's cool. They got a good sound guy there.
Mhm. And they what's the other one? There's a lot. I can't think of
There's
all
one
of them right
that's
now.
across from, I think, the Rabbit Hole or something. We
Oh,
did
yeah,
this
the
on the corner.
Also the Rabbit Hole too.
Yeah, the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, and then Wonderland bar, and yeah, there's been a lot that we played at, and then just during the pandemic we actually played at a fundraiser at the golf course, the country club. I forget what it's called. I think it might just be the San Diego Country Club or something like that.
Off of Interstate 8.
I think so. Yeah, it's like they had this big like driving competition or something like that, and they had a band at every hole.
Oh wow.
So it was a little strange.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. The Pacific actually got us that gig, which was really cool. And we had a tequila stand right next to our stage, so we
Nice.
That helped a lot.
and a
Wow.
sandwich stand on the other side, so we were set.
Nice.
Yeah, tequila's perfect for 100-degree weather
Yeah.
and a 5-hour set.
Was there an actual stage you were on, or?
No, we were just standing right on the
on
tee
the-
off.
the tee off?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
And but yeah, we
How many of you played?
it was just us, but we did we do like a hybrid like duo band thing where he brings his full kit and I have my electric, but I use a polyoctave bass pedal, like an octave pedal. So it's like splits the bottom 3 strings into bass strings, so it sounds like I'm playing like a bass and a guitar at the same
wow.
time. So that's a lot of fun.
Huh.
Yeah, it gets a lot of like we get a lot of people like looking back like, what the?
Yeah.
There's no bass. I hear a bass player, or I hear a bass, but I don't see a bass player. What the?
And it makes all the rhythms like but it makes all the bass notes like come out as like an actual like, well, not an actual bass, but like a bass sound, which is really fun.
Huh. That's cool, man. I want to hear it next time. Yeah, I apologize. I haven't gone to any of your shows down here,
It's
but
all right.
it's always on the weekend when I'm doing my music stuff. So
Definitely. That's kind of the trade-off of the game.
yeah,
If
yeah,
you're in the music business, you don't get to see any
Yeah.
any actual stuff.
exactly. Yeah, or you don't get to celebrate holidays because you're out performing.
Yes.
You're out celebrating someone else's old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, what's up next? What, you got? A couple more in the box
Sure.
or the
Oh,
bucket,
yeah.
as they say? What time is it? Wow,
What time is
is
it?
it 8:00 already?
Zildjian o'clock.
Yeah, we can do a couple more
Okay.
Cool.
You do another new one?
since we were
Yeah.
a little late.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
there's one you really are itching to do.
It's a brand new one called Smooth Talker.
Smooth Talker. Here
and
it
I-
is.
And I wrote it kind of about the it's I had a lot of trouble with like, I don't want to say trouble with girls. 'cause that sounds-
Hitting on girls.
I had trouble with girls. It was meant. No, I had trouble, like, I don't know. Back in Modesto, like we hit a point where we thought we were like the
shit.
Yeah, we thought we were like the shit. So like, well, I did, and so we were like partying all the time and stuff like that, and I was being like not a very good person. So this is kind of a
Breaking hearts is what you're trying to say.
yeah, and people break it. I was breaking hearts. People breaking my heart, and like it's kind of an homage to that. It's kind of summing up the situation into talking about a girl. Like I like to take situations and mold them into like an imaginary girl,
Oh. Okay.
and then call it like I did that with Stormy, our song Stormy. Like I'll take a situation, and then I'll like name like we had a song called Stormy, which is about like depression, but I made it kind of sound like it's about a girl, but it's really not about a girl. So this one's called Smooth Talker, and it's kind of not dissing, but it talks about like the type of person that's like, I'm always on the run, and talks about like a gypsy soul, and I'm, I can't stay down and do I can't commit to you and stuff like that. Like a 60s.
So in other words, your pre-married life.
Yeah. I was 8. And she was 70.
Babysitter. Okay, let's go. Before we get in trouble here.
No, but it's just about that. I mean, and it goes like this. Another inspired song by like Steely Dan type stuff, so.
Get up and go while you still can. I'm getting used to all the space in my bed. She tried to help me, but her magic don't work on me. followed you into every dark place. You threw it back and said you needed space. You sure know where to hit me, right where it hurts. Oh, baby, trying to help you. Oh, you don't want it, you don't always have to leave it. Got to be the easier way. She's a smooth talker, heartbreaker, the kind of spirit whose night is always young. High flyer, gone for hire, can't catch her, she's always on the run. Strong, pretty, soul gypsy, falls in love, but far too easily. Train jumper, undercover, always searching, I wonder what she needs. Oh, 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 what she needs. Yeah, yeah. She wants to be herself as long as it's in style. Says she can't find love but has a certain type. Her story is a sad one and she just can't figure out why. Well, oh, baby, trying to help you, but you only hear what you want to. You don't always have to leave me. There's gotta be an easier way. She's smooth talker, heartbreaker, the kind of spirit whose night is always young. Night flyer, gone for hire, can't catch her, she's always on the run. Strong, pretty, soul gypsy, falls in love, but far too easily. Train jumper, undercover, can't catch her, I wonder what she needs. What she needs. Well, what she needs. What she needs. Hey, oh. Cedric Jones on the cajon. heartbreaker, the kind of spirit whose night is always young. Night flyer, gone for hire, can't catch her, she's always on the run. Strong, pretty, soul gypsy, falls in love, but far too easily. Train jumper, undercover, always searching, wonder what she needs. What she needs. What she needs. What she
Yeah. And that is a great song to end the show on tonight,
Oh,
folks.
Thank you very much.
That was amazing, guys. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you for
How's your-
having us.
Thank you.
How's that on
Steve.
your hands, by the way?
It hurts, but it's just one of those things. You just deal
Yeah.
with it.
Wow, that was amazing. Great solo there, and
Thank you.
amazing. Love it. And I'm sure it sounds as good as a live album. So maybe we could work something out here.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Dude, we should live at the Underground.
Live at the
Live.
Underground. I think that would would go over great. Yeah, so everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We had a great show tonight with these guys. Damn, they're amazing. And you should hear their recorded music too. You know, they have the string sections and the
Yeah, the horns.
The glockenspiels.
Yeah.
the whole drum set and the
Oh, yeah.
glockenspiel, and I'm surprised I even could pronounce
The
that.
didgeridoos and
Yeah, do
Didgeridoo.
you ever get the background girls doing the doo-wops and stuff? Or
yeah, we have holograms that do this. We can make them girls or guys, or both,
wow.
or both.
I'm going to put up their social medias, everybody. I want you guys to go on right now and like their pages, follow them, subscribe to them, do all that social media stuff, and get up close and personal with these guys. They're a lot of fun, a lot of things going on, and you bet as soon as this pandemic is over, they're going to be in a bar or a hotel near you playing. So
Wish you could be in a bar now during the pandemic. That'd be pretty great.
yeah,
Right.
very cool. So any shout outs, or you want to say hello to anybody out there? Or
Just want to say thank you to everyone who's been continuing to support us during this time, and thank you for continuing to listen to our music and just staying alive and staying healthy and staying safe and just keeping positivity going around and realism as well. And thank you guys so much for supporting us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you so much everybody that's watching. You guys are awesome. Really, like, with everything that's going on in the world, you know, if you're taking the time out to watch this and be a part of just some good music, then you have that right mindset that we need everybody to have, of just really coming together and just having fun. So, shout out to all you positive and encouraging people out there.
And if you need an album to listen to while you're cleaning your house or cleaning your baby's butt or taking a drive somewhere and you need to get out of the house or something like that, our album just came out. It's called As the World Goes By. It's on every platform, Spotify, Apple Music, and every other platform as well.
Yeah,
Just came out on July 31st.
that's my favorite album. And it's not. That's actually an unbiased opinion.
It's my favorite album.
Seriously.
and I tell you what, that's some damn good driving music.
Oh, yeah.
I got to get it. Yeah. But thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. You guys, like I said, are totally amazing. Always appreciated and loved right here in the underground. How do you like the new, what do you call it?
The like renovation or like
Yeah.
the new
I like it. Yeah.
underground remix. It's cool.
When you're marketing, you said it earlier today. when you-
Oh, the
Rebranding. Yeah.
Rebranding.
Yeah.
we rebranded. So,
It's necessary. It's to turn a new leaf,
yeah.
every now and
for
then.
Sure. Yeah, everybody. So make sure you tune in next Saturday night. We've got, I don't have my phone with me, but we have some good bands coming in, streaming in next weekend. And then coming up in October, we're going to open up the Moonlight Session stage where you've seen these guys perform at before. And we got some bands coming in for the Moonlight Session stage. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But until then, everybody, we appreciate everything that you do to help support these guys. And yeah, thank you so much. And we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you very much.